Yo, what's up? It's LV. Learn something. Alright, now in today's video I will discuss books creating possible worlds of reaction. When I used to look at a book, any of these books, let me just pick out one. Check it. Wait, hold on 1 second. Alright, take this book right here. Take this, right? Look, you read this book, you look at it, you like, what the fuck is psycho-cybernetics? What the fuck is that? Like, what the fuck is this? What is this book? This makes no sense. You look at this, and then you know what you get out of it, you read it, and then you like, you know what? I tell you what it's about, right? Which you don't get nothing about. You just get comprehension from that. You know, you don't get the instinctual value. Check out my last video right here about making habits instinctual and going from the next level of just hearing it, which what you gonna get out of me, and then comprehension. When you watch this video a couple times, it becomes instinctual, where you actually understand the information and you apply it to your fucking life. So when you look at this book, you like, what the fuck is this? I don't know what psycho-cybernetics is. Whatever the fuck ever, you know? I don't understand it, whatever. Now, if you read this book, you understand some things about the self-image. How we break down how we see ourselves as like, I in this world, I feel this way, or I am this person. And then you break down like, who is I? Who am I? Be like, I'm Levon. Be like, but who is Levon though? Like, down to the essence of that. Who is that? Your consciousness? Is it my brain? Is it like, what exactly is this I behind these things that identifies itself with these emotions or these characteristics or the facial features? You know, I am Levon, big nose. I am Levon, afro. I am Levon. You know, like, I'm rapping, but whatever. Look, like, who is the I behind this? Now, I can say that to you. You will understand, you will hear, you'll comprehend. But once you read the book, it becomes a part of your neural programming. Your brain takes in the information. It almost experiences it. Like when you put in the effort to open up a book, your brain is using energy to you. Like, that's why people can't read it. Be like, oh man, I get so sleepy. Be like, yeah, you get sleepy because your brain is using so much energy to pay attention and make this useful to it. Your brain is like, how is this useful to me? You read the first sentence and it's like, whoa, I got so much out of it, and then you feel sleepy. Like, you can't even read a paragraph because your brain has to be acclimated to actually processing information through word. Listen to what I just said. Brain has to be acclimated to actually processing information through word. Your brain has to be acclimated to processing words. Like, seeing it like that. Like, you so used to like looking at videos, you know, hearing people talk, and you just comprehend it. So when you comprehend this, your brain is like, it's going to a different level. You know what I mean? Like, how I feel about it. Like, your brain goes to a different level because it's putting in much more effort. It's almost experiencing it. Almost. It's not quite that. You know, I'm not saying that reading the book's the same thing as experiencing it. But when you read, when you put in the effort, when your brain puts in the effort to take the information off the page into this brain, into the mind, then it's going to be easier for you to make the connection between what is just rhetoric and reality. That's what books help out with, man. And you're getting the information on all different fronts. You know, you have the hearing, you know, you have the seeing, you have the touch, the taste, all of that stuff. So you get the seeing and you get the talking in your own head. And then you go like, how to learn the happiness habit. On self-image, like, okay, you start like, oh, you read it. Well, how does that relate to me? What do I need to get out of this? What would be the first thing I need to do to actually benefit from this, right? And you ask those questions, then your brain becomes like, it's like a melting pot. It's like, okay, it starts to pull, it starts to think like, how do I solve this problem Yvonne just asked about? How do I solve this problem? Because most of the issues that's being solved, like when you get those aha moments, like, I get it, that's subconscious shit. That's not you consciously going like, I'm gonna figure this out. Boom, I figured it out. It's like your subconscious is making the connections all the time, and then all of a sudden, boom, eureka! I figured it out. Like, no, you didn't figure it out. Your brain had enough time to actually process everything, bring shit together, mush it up, because all the work that you did with reading, you know, with reading a book, it made it easier for it to come to those moments where it was like, I got it. So to sum up this video, your brain makes connections when it reads. I believe easier, way easier. And with it making those connections, it opens up new ideas on how to react to certain issues. Like if you read a book on relationships, I read this book on relationships, read this book on psychology, evolutionary psychology, and yeah, and all of these books gave me different insights on how to view the human race. So I go about reacting to people differently. I go about listening to people more intensively. Like I try to do these things because I understand the reality of everything that's going on in this rhetoric, in this fucking book. You know, I understand what's going on in there because I actually put forth the effort, and I'm tired as hell right now, put forth the effort to reading the information in the book. And it pretty much made me more convicted to practicing the information that I got out of the book. So with that being said, learn something. Oh, I forgot a lot of shit. So with that being said, like my video, share my video, and comment below. And until next time, learn something.